What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. Today, we are going to be taking a look at, today we're going to be reviewing Willaby Rag's Magical Bag of Poop. Now, obviously, the only thing that this came in was this little sleeve, so it's just a CD. So this is a little bit different style review than the type I normally do. You know, the camera's usually looking down at the CD because there's usually more to show. Because of that, we're going to do a still picture of just the disc instead of you know, everything else the way I normally do. I'm not even going to do it like this, just because I want to be able to have you guys more or less focus on more of what I'm saying and just kind of see the artwork. But we are going to drop the review for this right now. If you guys do not know, this is actually available for free download on FaygoLovers.net. If I'm not sure how they're providing it, I haven't really checked it out because obviously I have it. But I will go ahead and I did create a zip file of it, shared it on zippyshare.com, sent it to my brother and somebody else. So if you guys would like access to just download it, I don't know. Again, I don't know how they're providing it. But if it's not working and you can't find any other way to get this CD, down below I'll have a link for ZippyShare, for the ZippyShare file, everything like that. I know ICP typically is like, you know, this is a gift for the ninjas that came. And while I'm all for that and having the exclusive access to this, I'm also a huge fan of ICP's music, and I'm all about sharing that fucking wealth. I'm not going to be greedy and keep it to myself. Obviously, others have already shared it out there, so down below you can get access to it. If you want a physical copy of this, I'm going to plug the homie, the motherfucking homie, Blaze, the motherfucking motherfucker, who just actually hit 300 subscribers as of this morning. He did a Gathering Pickups video where he said once he reached 300 subscribers, he's going to give away his copy because more or less his words were he didn't feel like he was worthy of having it. He wants to give it to somebody who'll take better care of it. That's paraphrasing. So go check out his channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Be on the lookout because, like I said, he just hit 300 as of this morning, and he does intend to give his copy away. So if you want a physical of it, that's where you can get your hands on one without shelling out a shit ton of money on eBay. So let's go ahead. We'll switch over to the picture, and we will drop our review for Willaby's Magical Bag of Poop. So the kind of theme of this album, I guess you could call it, is we have the return of Willaby Rags. If you're not sure who that is, you've been sleeping. Wake the fuck up. Willaby Rags was originally first introduced to us in the Terror Wheel EP. He introduced each of the tracks and kind of took you on a little bit of a ride that became the Terror Wheel. And we didn't see him again until we got a couple outtakes from the Terror Wheel in Forgot Fresh's Volume 4. So we have the return of Willaby Rags here, presenting us his Magical Bag of Poop, kind of themed that these songs all suck, which, to me, they don't fucking suck. So I kind of took this and Hell Cellar as if these are scrapped and these fucking suck, then damn, ICP is really good at making music, and I don't think even their scrap shit sucks to me. There's only maybe a handful of songs in their entire discography I don't like. But we're veering completely off topic here. Let's talk about these tracks, okay? First of all, you have the intro.
Willaby Rags here! It's been a while, and I've missed punching your faces in!
Track number 2 is I Can't.
I can't. I just can't do it. I can't believe it. I knew it. Screw it. I can't say why I blew it. I can't get used to it. I can't stand it. I can't say it's nothing to it. I can't get over it, under it, around it. I can't get through it. I can't deal with this right now. I can't take the pressure. I can't say I can't. I can't resist.
Track 3 is Head Bust Brothers.
I guess I learned to set it up to 13. Struck a bully's head into a jelly bean. By the time I was a teen, I could wake and light a blunt. Don't lift the finger, yet I'm stomping out punks. I learned my mental powers can hurt or help anyone.
Track 4 is $1 Million Bill, which was stated at the seminar to be a lost track or a recorded track from the Bizarre era. Track 5 is Ride or Die.
You're my partner, and I never lie. I promise as I look you in the eye.
Track 6 is Sally McNally.
It was a muggy midnight lightning storm. Bored with my wife, my penis wouldn't perform.
The norm.
Stretched out on my couch, it happened to me.
And track 7 wraps it all up with a neat song, the Ruby Bruce track, Neat.
They call me Shimmer. They call me Sweet. They call me every single thing but neat. They call me nice. They call me friendly. They call me...
So, all in all, I love this all the way through. I Can't fucking bangs hard. Headbust Brothers, it kind of gives me the urge to skip, but I stick it out. And there's a part where the song breaks down and gets into a part that really like keeps me like, you know, I like fucking like start vibing to it and shit like that.
Brainwaves shooting through the Ray-Ban. And if you get cool, cause them shit is looking J-man. Why my sunglasses intrigue you so?
$1 Million Bill, the track that was recorded during Bizarre era. I love the shit out of this. I could see this on a racing video game. Mainly because this was the first CD I popped in and listened to on my way back from the gathering. And I let it repeat through one time. And I made it to Columbus, Ohio. And I'm going through the downtown area, you know, on the freeway through there with $1 Million Bill playing. And it went really well with kind of that, I guess you could say racing. Obviously I wasn't racing through the city. But just the fact of going fast like that, it's a great driving track. That's what I meant to say. It's a great driving track. Ride or Die, absolutely beautiful song. Now, I have been sleeping like a motherfucker on Zug Island. I actually listened to this CD after I got it. I went back to my tent, I climbed in the car, turned on the AC, and bumped the shit out of this. I loved Ride or Die. And then that night, I went and watched Zug Island's performance and heard the version that they did, Always, which that's actually kind of backwards. Ride or Die is the remade version. The original version is Always. If you don't know about Cracked Tiles, I have done a little bit of homework about that album. It was entirely written by Joe Bruce and performed by Zug Island, hence the theme Cracked Tiles. You know, if you step on a cracked tile, you got to kiss the Bruce Brothers. Zug Island's performance and this Ride or Die track and Always, the track Always, all three of these have me wanting to pick up Cracked Tiles, so I'm going to be on the lookout to get a good, cheap version of, or a cheap, good copy, that's what I meant to say, of Cracked Tiles and officially drop my review and make that awakening to Zug Island. And it actually inspired another video idea that I'm going to start putting in the works, so that's definitely a future thing to come out of everything that happened there. But Ride or Die, beautiful song. Always, beautiful song. They're both beautiful. I can't hardly pick which one I like better. There are some aspects that I like of Ride or Die better, and there's aspects of Always that I like better. There's a mix, so I don't know. I may do a mashup of my own. I know people like doing mashups of songs, and I may actually finally do something like that. I've actually done one before, if you don't know. I actually, somewhere on my channel here, and I'll plug it in the description, I did my own version of Piggy Pie where I took the old school version and the new version and I mixed them together to a version that I sing whenever I'm at shows. It's the parts that I feel like they mash better, the old school and the new school. So that'll be in the description. So I've actually done a mashup before, but I want to do another one now, and I want to do one for Ride or Die and Always. Sally McNally is a nice slow down track. It kind of winds down the album a little bit. Pretty different style track. I like it. It's a laid back track. And of course we wrap the whole thing up with Neat, a great debut from Ruby Bruce. Awesome, fucking love it. Great concept, great story, or great motive in that story, in that song. Good God, I'm clusterfucked right now. So all in all, I think the Magical Bag of Poop, it is a bag of poop because this album is the shit to me. I think it's all good. It's all good tunage, and from what I can tell, from what I'm gathering, just listening to it, everything on here feels new. I Can't, Headbust Brothers, Ride or Die, Sally McNally, and obviously Neat is new. They all feel like new tracks that maybe they've recorded as early sessions for Fearless Fred Fury. Maybe, possibly outtakes from Marvelous Missing Link. I don't know. That's purely speculation there. I doubt it on the Missing Link part just because There's no, I don't get the feeling of, production-wise, I don't have the feeling that this was something Young Wicked did or anything like that. I think these are early Fearless Fred Fury tracks, but all in all, I think this is a banging album. I absolutely love it. I'm having a hard time going and listening to Hell Cellar and digesting it more so that I can drop my review for it. I keep getting drawn to this magical bag of poop. The stench of this poop keeps staying in my fucking eardrums, so I just keep going back to this. And one of the big tracks, 3 of the big tracks, are I Can't, $1 Million Bill, and Ride or Die. I just love Ride or Die. It's such a fucking beautiful song, and it makes me want to kick myself in the ass for sleeping on Zug Island for so long. So there you guys go. That is my review. Once again, if you do not have a copy of this, you didn't go to the gathering, you want a physical copy, Blaze, the motherfucker, is going to be doing a giveaway over on his channel. Link to that will be link to his channel will be in the description. Otherwise, if you didn't get a physical copy, you're not able to download the one from FaygoLovers.com. I will also provide a link in the description of a zippy share file that I uploaded myself from my CD, so you guys can get access to these tunes because they're all fucking great. So that is my review. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys. Well, thanks for listening, I should say. Thanks for listening to the video, and I will see you guys next time.